If you want to achieve the highest level of health, happiness, and longevity in your life, then it's important to adapt your lifestyle and habits to the change of the season. We're approaching winter now, so I wanted to do this video to teach you about the best foods to be eating to help you stay healthy in body, heart, and mind. And this is from the wisdom of traditional Chinese medicine, which has been around for 5,000 years. And the benefits that people receive from this wisdom is why it has endured for so long as a complete holistic health system. If you're eager to learn about this and other holistic advice, then consider subscribing to this channel and also hit the bell to get a notification for when I upload a video every Friday. So my name is Brandy. I'm owner of Falcon Healing Arts, and I've been a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner for over 10 years. Most people are pretty familiar with acupuncture, it being the most popular branch of this medicine, but there are actually 5 branches. So acupuncture is one, then there is dietetics, which I'm going to be talking about today. The other branches are herbology, Qigong, which is the energetics and movement of traditional Chinese medicine, and then there is Tui Na, which is a massage technique. What I'm sharing with you in this video is how I eat, how I align with the seasons to keep my family happy and healthy. I want you to experience that too. So let's get into the details about the best foods that you should be eating to stay healthy in winter. So in traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM for short, we consider that humans are microcosms of nature. So this means that we think about what's happening in the exterior, in our environment, as we are trying to bring more balance to our bodies and our inner landscape. So not just physical, but mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects of the self as well. And what we're trying to balance is blood and qi. This is what we focus on in Chinese medicine, that if qi and blood are flowing smoothly, we're at optimum health. If it's stagnant at any point, then we start to experience discomfort and even disease. To understand this a little better, it's important to talk about yin and yang briefly here. We are trying to balance yin and yang energy in the body. Yin is more solid or substantial, so this refers to the movement of blood. Yang is more light, vibrant energy. This refers more to qi, so it's light and airy and doesn't have as much substance. When we're talking about aligning our diet with the seasons, it's easiest to think about the yang energy of the sun, that it's really bright and vibrant, but it's actually at its lowest power in the winter time. So it's the least yang and the most yin. We're experiencing more darkness, more cold. We're just wanting to stay home and bundle up. And we need to think about our bodies that way too, that we want to be eating generally more warming foods, more yang producing foods, or more heat producing foods in order to balance this energy. And this will keep us from becoming too yin or too lethargic and unmotivated. It's going to keep our blood and energy flowing so we're healthy. And it's also going to make us more vibrant. We want to be eating more warm temperature foods to help us digest our meals properly. Our digestive fire is not as strong this time of year, similar to the energy of the sun. So it's important that we're cooking, especially our vegetables and even the fruits we eat. You're more likely to digest it better if you're cooking them first. And this is not the time of year to indulge in ice cream, to have ice water, and even dairy products are usually too cold for the body. You'll want to have some nice warm stews, stir fries, and warm yummy teas instead. Most people also benefit from eating foods that have a warmer character to them. So, for example, garlic is very warming for the body, whereas peppermint is more cooling. So the character of the food can help to warm you up from inside. In TCM, winter is also associated with the water element and the kidney and urinary bladder organs and channels that run through the body that carry our blood and qi. And these are the two organs and channels that tend to become out of balance during this year. You may experience things like low back or knee pain, urinary tract infections, and other things that are related to these organs and channels. The foods that tonify the blood and qi in the kidneys and bladder tend to be more darker in color and salty. Now, I want to list a few particular foods that you may want to include into your diet this winter. But before we get into that, let me know in the comments if you're already making changes such as these in the winter. Do you feel more inclined to eat warmer foods, or are you feeling like you may still be eating cold foods that can be slowing down your digestion and impeding your health? These are the warming foods that you should be emphasizing in your winter meals. Soups and stews, especially made with meat or bones. Root vegetables such as carrots, rutabaga, beets. Winter squashes like pumpkin and butternut squash. Cruciferous vegetables that are in season now, so broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Winter greens. Mushrooms are very healthy for winter. You can be adding in apples, persimmons, pears, and citrus fruits. Eating beans is really nutritious, especially adzuki and black beans for the kidneys. Remember, dark foods are really nourishing for the kidneys. And then adding in miso and all types of seaweed. Again, that dark green color is nourishing for the body. Spirulina and chlorella are also really nourishing. And then you can add in seasonings like ginger, cinnamon, cardamom, and clove to make your meals warmer and to improve your digestion. Now, these are general dietary guidelines for winter, but of course we're all different, and some of us have more heat, more yang in the body, so you may need to adjust as necessary. For example, like myself, I have a little more heat in the body, so I'm still having a lot of soups and stews that are very nourishing, but I'm just not putting as much garlic, onions, and warming spices into them, and I have been fine. So you want to pay attention to how your body is responding to these foods. If you are experiencing gas, bloating, changes in bowel habits, more mucus in the body, these are signs that you're not digesting well. So if you're eating too many hot foods and you have a warmer constitution, you might also notice a change in your emotions. Heat rises, so does anger, frustration. So if these emotions are coming up, maybe tone down the warming foods and see if that helps. So of course, speaking with a Chinese medicine practitioner is going to help you the most. But you could also ask questions in here if you have any, and I'll try to help you as much as I can. If you're interested in learning more about Chinese medicine, the Web That Has No Weaver is one of the best resources that you can grab. And if you want to learn more about Chinese dietetics, I recommend this book, The Tao of Nutrition, which is really helpful and has some wonderful recipes in it. You can read more about how to nourish yourself in the blog post that I have listed below in the description. Also, you can get my free self-acupressure guide that can further support you as you transition into the winter season. And you can find that in the link in the description below as well. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by liking, subscribing, and telling me about it in the comments. And you can check out these other 2 videos that will help you in your wellness journey throughout this special season. Take care.